Sunny, that researched about the differences between Old English, and Modern English. We will approach something to know what differences are there. Okay? So, I have a question. Have you written or spoken in Old English? No, of course. We know. Maybe no. As you know, we read spelling of words in Modern English especially. On the other hand, we can pronounce Old English words through Romaji. The basic of pronunciation in Old English is Romaji. For example, please put this. I'm sorry, it's small. SE, Old English, se, but Modern English is the, not the, se, but Modern English is the. And whose, it's Romaji. Modern English maybe whose, but whose. Modern English is house, and grundu. Maybe Modern English said grund, but grundu. But Modern English is ground. Okay, thank you. So that means I'm sorry. We can't read follow. Maybe pronunciation. Modern English is can't say Romaji. For example, any other example, I'm sorry. Child, as you know, child. Old English is pronunciation child, not child. So there are, I'm sorry. There in those days, people pronounced oo because they was used oo and spell, but they spelled from oo to o and oo Old English, but oo changed o Modern English. In short, the change of pronunciation affects spelling. Finally, I'd like to tell you a comparison between words of Old English and Modern English. Please look at this. I'm sorry, it's small too. I'm sorry. From the 5 words, we can understand that we read the words of English from spelling and complete. For example, Old English, minde, but Modern English is mine. Old English, pet, but Modern English, feet, not pet, feet. The Old English, dip or dip, but Modern English is dip, The Old English, easy, but Modern English is easy. Spake, but speak. So there are changed pronunciation and spelling. Okay. From the 5, I paid attention to GVS, means Great Vowel Shift, which changed from Modern English to early Modern English, because GVS was the best change in other things, consonant and other vowels. I'm going to research pronunciation of Old English more and more. Thank you for listening.
I talk about the Old English spelling is different compared to Modern English. I will explain the example. First example, look at this. This means answer he and said, no, can I, nothing, think, and I for that from this. Next is This means banquet out when higher can because there's nothing to think not you have. This example shows that Old English and Modern English are very different spells. I compared Old English with Modern English. What that is similar to a modern language. Look at this. Old English OND change it, Modern English and OND SWAREDE change it, answer. NE change it, not, no. NOSD, NSD, nothing. Next. Please look at this. Phonetic symbol. This doesn't include the Latin alphabet and appear because they represent English sounds that isn't Roman language. Zone and S means the sound of TH. Their sound changes this and that word. The spell has common mixed words but represent English sounds. Thank you for listening.
Next, I'm going to talk about grammar of Old English. I will focus on grammatical genders and word order. First, there were grammatical genders in Old English. They used three genders: masculine noun or adjective, neuter noun or adjective, and feminine noun or adjective. A masculine noun, by way of example, are moon, boat, fish, dog, king in modern English. And a neuter noun, by way of example, are house, animal, wife, hands and feet in modern English. A feminine noun, by way of example, are sun, hand, time, queen in modern English, and so on. It was similar to German and French. Second, they could change the word order in Old English. But we cannot change the word order in modern English. We bring subject, verb, object. We must keep word order in every case in modern English. On the other hand, they could change word order easily and meaning doesn't change at all in Old English. They used probably the definite articles as necessary in Old English. The definite articles is the most important than word order. A nominative case noun uses their spelling is SE in Old English. The objective case noun uses maybe pon, spelling is PONE in Old English. So they didn't have to do in order. If they can use the defined article correct, they put nominative case noun in anywhere. The end of a word in objective case noun adds N after all. If we wanted to know Old English, we need to know grammatics. In conclusion, we talked about the differences between Old English and Middle English. If you are interested in the difference between Old English and Middle English, please research of yourself. I want to know more information except grammatical genders and word order. Thank you for listening.